Greetings all, Vanna here for Aquarius's weekly message. Aquarius, the first card that came out for you is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Something or someone around you or you yourself are feeling very unstable, insecure, or unsafe at this particular moment. And if you look outside in the world, I'm not surprised why. I don't want you to just dismiss that feeling as you're overthinking things, because I'm being very drawn to the rabbit, and the rabbit is very skittish, but for a good reason. It is almost always being hunted by something that is bigger and able to hurt it. So intuition might be coming up for you right now, speaking of being unsafe, because there is something that could hurt you in this situation. Now, I am not trying to scare anyone or anything. I cannot speak to whatever this situation is. But I am going to say, do not shove down that feeling if you are feeling unsafe, especially for my fellow women out there. There are many people that will hurt you for the sake of hurting you. Trust if you are feeling wrong. Trust if you feel like you need to leave a situation. Trust your intuition before it makes sense, because instability and fear can aggravate an already upsetting situation. So I feel like that was a very specific directed message and not in the entire vibe of this, but there is in fact a need of change in environment, and that is very clear as to why the Fool came out with it, because the Fool is ready to embark upon that new journey. The Fool just blindly walks off the cliffs because he does not know any better, but he is also being guided by the Star, which is a representation of intuition itself. And there is a common theme of a star with your reading, with the Pentacle, the Sun behind the Fool, and then the Star of the Star card itself. There is that common theme going on. It's a very interesting reading, Aquarius. Spirit, do you have any... we have Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You are a very capable-minded person. When you put your mind to something, it gets done. And maybe that has come from this place of lack, this place of fear that maybe you were in as a child. A child growing up in foster care or in poverty or impoverished situations where things were difficult. And my heart goes out to you. I am sympathetic. I have been in similar situations myself. Spirit, is there another message from the tarot that you wish to give to Aquarius? No, I feel like that came down pretty hard. Aquarius, there is a decision to shift right now, but it has to be one that you take. Yeah. Look, all the pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Tower, more pentacles. There is a lot going on in the headspace that is preventing or fighting this change because of a lack of stability or a lack of reassurance that is going on. Like, I feel like Aquarius just wants someone to tell them that it will be okay. Earthen, learning how to be human in this world, but not of it. This could certainly explain why it feels so discombobulating here on Earth, because there's a frequency shift to how you feel and how things are going on here. It's almost like Aquarius is in a sort of like Matilda household where you are completely, entirely different from everyone else in the family, and it makes you feel very isolated. Oh, that does feel more in a line. It made you feel very isolated and like you never belonged. I still absolutely want to stress the safety of the intuition, but Aquarius out there may have felt like they never connected with the people around them. They were always that outsider looking in. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, riding past wrongs, uprooting. Yes, it is very humbling to say those words. I'm sorry. I was wrong. We have all made mistakes. And if you say that you haven't, you have not done the work to recognize how you have been in your own way, how you have done something in your life that hurt yourself or someone else. We have all done these things. It is a fact of being a human being. It is what we choose to do when we realize that that is something that is wrong. When we find the repercussions of our actions, will we continue to do something that we know is actively hurting someone, or are you going to do something that is different and more healing for yourself, righting past wrongs? There's a great sense of humility and humbleness that comes from this. Surrender to sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. I do feel like I want to push Aquarius to find a joy, to find a love, to find something that will truly make you happy. Like this fool who is just blissful in his ignorance as he goes to discover himself. Find something that truly makes you happy and surrender everything else, because it does not serve you. It does not raise your vibration. It does not make you a happier person. It does not make you a wiser person. It does not heal the hurt. It does not belong in your vessel. It does not belong to you. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Fate and destiny are two very different things. You can be fated to come across something, but the destiny is what you absolutely decide you will do with your lifetime. Your destiny comes along with this learning to be human. What was your soul mission that you came across? We are fated to do certain things. We are fated to come across certain people, but that does not mean they are part of our goal. That does not mean they are part of what we are working on. They could simply come as a challenge, as an obstacle, as a reminder of something we don't want, or as a test to see if we have learned our lessons. Aquarius, you are going through quite the change right now, and I don't want you to spiral. I feel like that could be very easy, where you just spiral and feel like you have lost who you are because there has been such a transition. You can never truly lose who you are, but the ego that you present to the world will change very often. Have a beautiful day, Aquarius.